Around the trucks, we represent Newcastle on this very round, 47, 48 and 49, in the country championships against international touring sides. He represented Rugby in 1950 and was a New South Wales country every 48, 49 and 50. Then won 4 Waratah players who were representing New South Wales against Queensland, whilst actually playing Waratah. And he did that in 1949. He's a member of a 6-man team. We're actually equivalent to setting up the first schoolboys night, putting up from Waratah Park. He was a Newcastle Rugby League director that helped the Knights achieve entry into the Sydney competition when they came back in. And at 94 years of age, this legend is Ted Dawson. So the first person I'd like to call up is Waratah skipper Luke.
Welcome back. And it looks like we're going to get straight into things. We've still got the jungle down on the side of the field, but B grade is about to start between Kotara Bears and Dudley Magpies. So it looks like Dudley are ready to kick off, going from left to right. We might be able to get a team list read on the run or after maybe at a break in play or something. But my name's Tom Taylor. With me in the commentary box is Daniel Nielsen. How you going, mate?
Mate, great, mate. Great here for another day of footy. I was treated by a nice game between Waratah and Abermain before, and now we're into the B grade coverage with the Kotara Bears taking on the Dudley Magpies.
And Kotara, a first team in possession,
running right to left.
Right to left, that's right, coming out from their own half. And there's a lot of energy, but maybe a nervous energy there. And the number 10 in Ryan Clark has just spilt his beans, and Dudley have a great opportunity early in this game. And this is Mostyn, swamped by a sea of orange. Number 9 is Gray. Making it over the 30. Only about 29 metres out. Gray at dummy half again. This is your number 13 and Shoeback. Making it to the 20. We have a penalty.
The first penalty of the game.
Ball's been stripped out. So a nice dominant run from Rod Shoeback, and desperation there from Kotara has just cost them an early penalty. And we can see referee Steve Malone getting rid of some rubbish on the field. I don't know what that was.
2 beer cans, I think.
Yeah. And we've got an early choice for Dudley Magpies to take the 2 points. So while they're taking the 2 points, we might go through the team list. I might go through Kotara. You can go through the Pies.
Yep, no
So
worries.
Kotara at fullback is Reece Nixon. On the wings are Bryce Neely and Hayden O'Brien. The centre pairing are Jeremy Beasley and Nicholas Evans. The halves are Ben Crispin and Nick Christensen.
All right, boys, let's listen up for a second.
Whoa. The front row is Joshua Cock and Ryan Clark. The hooker is Aidan Berry. And the back row is Dean Macquarie, Jesse Gleeson, Kalen Behan. The bench is Troy Redmond, Matt Hines, Lucas Gorton, Liam Whitehouse, Cameron Grieve, and Hepper Patterson. And their coach is Ryan Sager.
As I'll try and talk over the ground announcer, I'll try and read the Dudley Magpies lineup as they take the 2 points, a penalty kick for the first points of the game. In fullback, we have Josh Mostyn.
Now probably the moment you guys have been waiting for. I think it's 17 years, 2000 was the year.
Apologise if you cannot hear me and Tom speaking.
Yeah.
As we try and get the ground announcer to say what he has to. Then on the wings, you have Jack Magan and Kai Taylor. In the centres, we have Shannon Kay and Lloyd Strong.
Premiers 2017.
In the halves, we have Max Magan, must be brothers with Jack. And the halfback is Liam Bacchus. In the front row, we have Terry Collins, Matt Hassan, and Carl Gray is in hooker. In the second row jerseys, we have Josh Kevill, Ryan Milgate, and at the lock of the scrum is Rod Shoeback. On the bench, we have Nathan Stafford, Damien Stafford, Ryan Hendrick, Pierce Ruddle, Mitch Thorley, Jacob Hosking, Sean Cameron, and they are coached by Anthony Kelly.
And while you were doing that, now it's Kotara's turn to go on the attack. An early error by Dudley. Great opportunity here. Now the score's 2-0. Dudley have just taken the 2 points, and they might be thinking otherwise now because they're on the defence on their own line.
Christensen throws it out to
Crispin.
Crispin.
And it's a very strong tackle. Early in this game, we have got a lot of energy in the defence. And this is the number 11 in Macquarie.
As you can hear the Waratah cheaters, they are singing their song.
Yeah, that's very loud. You can probably hear it through your monitor. But Christensen has to pick up a loose ball, and it's not what you want your halfback getting tackled late in the count. And this is Crispin. Out the back. Gleeson gives it out. And the Bears make it closer.
Snook goes
Berry
one
at
way,
dummy
passes
half.
the other.
Last tackle. Berry at dummy half. Gives it out the back. Christensen out to Evans. Evans shapes. Look to pass, but it's not a bad way to finish the set. Getting it in that corner.
Thanks, guys, and we can just start to move off the field, and we can celebrate long and hard from there. Just move off the field so the next games can continue.
We've still got a celebration going from the C grade, and they're still on the field. And you can hear the ground announcer saying, "Get off the field, guys. We've got another game going." And it's just below what our screen would be. Here's the lady with a pram there.
There's a great hit up there from
Dudley.
Can't see the number. The
No,
number
it's
11. Kevel.
I've had a couple of games at Dudley this year, and one to look out for is that little dummy half at Carl Gray. So
Gray.
he's got lightning off the mark speed, and he can go all day. He's very fit. So
Well, that's my pick from Kotara, his opposition number, Aiden Berry. His nickname's Snook. He's a great little hooker there. A few years at South, a couple of years ago, and then back to the Bears, and back to South, and back at the Bears. So back and forth action there, but great little player, great ball skills.
right, interesting.
It's Battle of the Hookers.
It is. It's getting quite common, the battle of the hookers now in the Newcastle Rugby League. Most first grade games we see. That's probably the most exciting matchup is the hookers. So Kotara. 40 out, tackle 1. Big hits. It'll be interesting to see if these hits can last the whole game. And this is Ryan Clark making it over halfway before he's lifted up. But he's dropped nice and gently on his feet.
Most meters are in the air then.
Yeah, that's true. He was helped then by Dudley. Going for the quick play of the ball. Berry at dummy half. Went to go short side, but he's gone back to Clark, and Clark will have his second hit up. Not looking for a quick play of the ball. Berry out to Crispin. Goes
Crispin
high.
puts
Bit
it high.
of a miss kick. He's looking...
That's an ugly kick,
Yeah,
that was.
ugly kick, ugly bounce.
Poor
We'll
kick
have a
option.
scrum.
Poor kick option there from the Kotara Bears. Yeah, we'll have a scrum feed. 25 out. 27 out, sorry. Yeah, I think
maybe 28. 28.
we get the Fat Max Stanley knife there. Oh, not Stanley knife, the bloody tape measure out.
Yeah. We'll get the trundle wheel.
27 point.
You know the old trundle wheel?
Yeah, the one where it clicks every metre.
Yeah.
Number 9, Aidan Berry. Number 10, Ryan Clark. 11, Dean Macquarie. 12, Jesse Gleeson. Number 13.
Well,
And Dudley.
If you missed the lineup before, you might hear it on the ground announcer.
I was sort of just stopping and listening, making sure we had it all right. Gray. We got loose markers, and he's making the most of it. But he's met in a hard tackle. This is Magan. Feeds it off, and Dudley make it to halfway. Gray. Magan again. A nice left foot step. We'll figure out who that is once I can see his number. It was the 7 in Bacchus. Down the short side. It's the number 8, Collins, putting the kick in. Straight to the throat of Reese Nixon, who brings it back. Hoping to get to the 20, but he's just short.
Nearly.
And a penalty.
Offside there from Dudley.
The referee is, we've mentioned his name before, is Steve Malone, and on the lines is Nathan Everly and Brendan Vidler.
Nathan Everly, he's on the touch judge, is he?
He is. Do you know Nathan Everly?
Yes.
That's
I do.
unfortunate for you.
Mate, he's been a pest since he was. I've known him since I think he's a ball boy at South.
Oh, yeah, he's a ball boy at the Knights as well.
Yeah. He's been a pest from about 6 years old.
And this man, the number 8 for Kotara Bears, Josh Cock. You got a message from
Adam Bettridge
about this young man.
Yeah, apparently
Josh
he's
Cock.
a former South first grader. Must have been coached by Bettridge at his years at South. So apparently he's a great footy player, knows how to play the game. So thanks to that, Bettridge. Appreciate letting us know that.
Any other inside information anyone wants to share with us?
Comment on the
That'd be
Facebook
really
page. We're
Yeah,
live.
definitely.
Bar TV Facebook. Well, that's obviously how they're watching us. But tag your friends. Comment. Throw some banner at us.
And it's the number 4, unfortunately, slipping over, Nick Evans.
Compliment us as the Bears. Oh, he's caught him back. Yeah, fair call.
Was he off the ground, though?
Yeah,
Was he on the ground?
Tackle was completed, I think.
Who was he on the ground?
Yeah, I think he was.
Plays
But
the
while
ball.
the referee's made his decision, you can't change what the referee says.
Nixon dabs it into the corner. Tricky bounce, but it's well taken. And Jack Magan did well to get a hold of that one. And as Dudley now begin their chipping away session, bringing the ball back upfield. Mostly out of dummy halves. Is that called a safety set? 5 scoots and a kick?
Oh, definitely. Trying to complete their sets early. Pretty good decision of it.
Well, that one was fancy. It had a pass in it. Gray at dummy half.
Didn't play the ball, didn't touch his boot, but
Oh, well.
as you see these days, that's my biggest hate, Tom. I hate people who play the ball but just roll it underneath their legs and doesn't connect
So
to the foot.
you're not a big fan of the Fafita brothers then?
Oh. Ugliest play the ball in the NRL.
Who's bad at that? It's the Islanders that are really bad at that.
Oh, it's just they roll it between their legs, and I think
Yeah.
referees should be more harsh on it. Because the rule is it has to touch your foot.
That's right. And that's Beasley.
I think I was one time this year I missed it. I went to play the ball and I think I didn't connect it with my foot. And I was so scared the referee was going to blow a penalty.
You're a hypocrite.
yeah.
Well, you just missed it. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's when you don't even have it go. That's when the
Try me
problems are.
best.
And Christensen punches it as far as he can downfield. Mostyn
charges the ball back like Tedesco there. Shades of Tedesco.
was gonna retire at the end of last year, but was persuaded to sign with the Dudley for one more year just before the June 30 cut-off. And he planned on only playing as a winger, but I believe their fullback's gone down with an injury, so he's filling in at fullback. So it was lucky he did sign up before the June 30 cut-off there. And, bit of a hospital pass there to Matt Hassan.
Tom, to become a referee, does the June 30 deadline apply for referees as well as players?
Well, you got to do a course, so
I've got the course, son. You know that.
No,
Former referee.
No, if you want to be a new referee, you just have to do a course.
Yeah,
so
okay,
Even
cool.
if we host a course in August, then you can do that.
Which is probably most likely not going to happen.
No, maybe February and April are usually the course.
Anyways, Magnan puts the ball up. Most players are offside there, I believe, but
We're happy to run with it.
play on.
Yep.
It's the Bears. Kotara try and work it out their own half. Bit of a slow play the ball there, and here comes Neely.
Neely in the number 24, playing on the left sting, helping out his forwards with a bit of meter gaining.
And Crispin on the...
This is Macquarie, slammed into the grass.
Dean Macquarie.
Dean Macquarie.
Been there for a few years, I believe. Dean Macquarie. Junior club, the Kotara Bears. I didn't know if you knew that, Tom.
No,
Like,
didn't.
all
Don't
up-
know much about much.
South is my junior club, but a few years at the Bears as well, so
Oh, inside information.
I might back the Bears in this game
Okay. Well, at Dudley, it was the first time I ever went to Dudley this year.
to referee.
Yeah, I'd never been, and I've ref Dudley, but not at Dudley, and it's a very nice place to go to. Hadn't really had much to do with Dudley.
Did the post session against them in the off season, and a few decent players, I believe. So I'm not sure.
Was one of them Terry Collins? Because he's got the ball. Gray. And here's Kevel. What a name. Kevel. You can't be scared of Kevel. He's just a man from down the road. Cut out ball. Finds Taylor.
Shoeback with the big cutout ball.
Yeah. For a
No,
lock forward.
no,
Has he got
no.
his cutout ball license?
He obviously has, but I think
Oh.
around the throat there by Christensen.
It's on the last too. Nielsen. Not good.
Well, it's changeover. I thought there was a head-high tackle there, but...
There was hints of it. Might have been.
Oh, well, Bears have a great opportunity. Some attacking footy, 50 out. Here we go, it's 12 minutes gone. Score line 2-0. Kind of like a soccer score, isn't it?
It is.
Pretty ordinary joke. Sorry, guys.
It is like, oh, well, I've got a joke lined up for you, Neil, so you just wait at the next stop in play.
All right, beautiful. Can't wait. As Ryan Clark plays the ball off to Aiden Berry and finds Cameron Grieve. And
there's your
gets
penalty.
that penalty.
There's your penalty, but it's not to Dudley, it's to Kotara.
As the hooker from the Bears, Aiden Berry, tells his team to slow the plays down. And he takes the tap. And a great charge there by Joshua Cock. Snook out of dummy half.
Oh, good tackle. Shoe back.
Gleason tackle there, 20 metres out. Snook to Christensen. Finds Crispin. Crispin to Nixon.
Didn't really go far in that set, but we'll see what they can do come the end of it. I think they're just trying to set up for something, but they need a leader. They need someone out there that's going to lead this. As Berry's calling it from dummy half. And he goes short side, and here's Crispin. Steps off the right. Nothing really happened then, but got to keep the defence guessing. Again, short side. It's the number 18 in Grieve.
Don't mind that option there by the Bears, running on last tackle.
Well, they've punched it in the close corner.
Yeah, 5 metres out, so there's only one way Dudley can work it out here. So the Bears, they need to aim up in defence.
You need to really compress. Coming out of the corner, you'd think this is where you compress, and line speed's just got to be...
Absolutely, line speed has to be very quick, very sharp, everyone together, leaving no holes in defence. Dudley try and make some metres out of their own half. And a great run there by... I don't know.
Dudley. It was a great run by Dudley. It was Kevel. Gray. That's
inside the 40. And
it doesn't
stop the foot by
a nice low kick by Max Magan.
Hayden O'Brien with the nice FIFA soccer skills there. Traps it with his feet, picks the ball up and runs to the line.
Wouldn't surprise me if he's the quickest on the field, Hayden O'Brien.
Quick player.
Well, he fast. He makes fast people look not fast.
It's another movie reference.
Yeah, mate. Longest Yard.
Yeah, haven't seen The Longest Yard either.
Oh, mate.
Mate, I'm telling you, I don't watch movies.
Always protect your McNuggets.
Tell you the only movie I've watched numerous times. Footy Legends, Ando.
Oh, Ando. I never saw that. I rented that one time and it didn't bloody work.
Great movie,
bad disc.
That's a great movie. One of the greatest Australian movies. There's both plays some Magpies laying down there, but they're back up. Oh, what a weird take there by
Jack Magan. He's still going.
He's not tackled.
Thought that was way complete, but he's picked up a few more metres.
Brought down there by Clark.
Here's Mostyn. Goes out to the left edge. He's lassoed around the collar and finally brought down. His opposing number, well, he's not opposing number, but his opposing tackler there. Teammates in the local footy on weeknights, social competitions, OzTag. They play with each other. Today they're playing against each other in the grand final. Hayden O'Brien and Josh Mostyn. Collins gives it out to Kevel. What's happened here? Kotara got the ball. Penalty Kotara. No.
What's the calling here?
He stuck his arm up the wrong way. So it's a penalty to Dudley for the offside. I was going to say, I was like, what? But he's just fixed it up. It was just to put the arm up the wrong way.
Magpies fine touch here. 15 out. 14.98.
Oh, that tape measure's serving you well. Mitch Thorley was now...
takes the tap, finds Hassan.
Thorley has replaced Cal Gray in the meantime and will play the next probably 10 minutes at dummy half. And here's Thorley. He's going to make an impact. A whole 3-metre impact. Brought down. Hassan at dummy half. Goes out the back. A horrible pass. A horrible pass into the arms of Nick Evans.
Hassan, I don't want to any disrespect to you, but that was absolutely terrible,
Hassan has produced garbage.
He's tried to throw the ball, and it's like he's got super glue or something on his hands because the ball wouldn't even leave his hand. And while the ball did leave his hand, the Bears player's already up there, and he's just like, well, I'm going to take that.
Yeah. That's what happens when number 10 tries to be a part of the spine.
That's it, mate. That's why you're a front rower, not a hooker.
Yep.
Don't worry, mate, I'm the same. I'd like to think I could play hooker, but probably last 2 minutes and I'll be...
You could defend at hooker.
Yeah, he could. Packed in the hooker at the scrum a few
As
times.
Gorton fires it from inside the 40, and the wind has sort of vanished. So a first, second half advantage may not be applicable at the moment as Mostyn brings it over the 30, but as you can see in the background, the trees, they've all of a sudden gone still. Oh, hang on.
Hang on, there goes the TV.
There goes spoke too soon. The commentator's curse works for the weather as well.
And a strong carry there by Shoeback, and he's got the penalty. Handing the ball, Kotara. A few more penalties now. It's just like the last game, there was a penalty count. It was pretty even in the end, but...
That's right, yeah.
But there's only been close to 20 minutes gone, and yeah, there's already been a few penalties here from both sides. So discipline's the word both teams probably need to talk about at half-time.
That's right. So Thorley gives it to Millgate. Lays the ball to Thorley again.
Oh, and he's...
no! Dummy halves for Dudley are cursed at the moment. Get Carl Gray back on the field.
Oh, they got the name on the back of their jerseys.
Do they?
Nicknames as well.
No, that must be individual sponsors, maybe. Oh, no.
Carl Gray.
Yeah, that's 19. He's not. That's not.
Nah, it must be sponsor. Sorry, my bad. Just ignore I said that.
Here's Evans. Dominant run.
Oh, great run there by Evans. Finds the halfway mark, Nelly.
Got a new dummy half from Kotara. And this is Nixon. Don't know what he was doing with the footy then, Nixon, just holding it out in front. But Lucas Gorton is on and will play the 9 role in the meantime, as this is Josh Cock, the man from Souths, spoken in high regard from Bettridge. And this is Christensen, gives it to Evans once again. Gorton wants it at dummy half.
Evans with a few touches this set. A few great runs earlier.
Redmond.
That was a
Troy
great
Redmond,
run. Great offload.
Offload to Lucas Gordon. Can he get it down? He can. Lucas Gordon.
There's the touchdown, Tom. You wanted a touchdown. He's put it down there.
Touchdown, Bears.
Great try there by the Kotara Bears.
They've hit back. They're in front.
As we wait for the replay, it was great offload here. He's at the 14. Redmond passes it to
Gorton.
Lucas Gorton, and Millgate tries to hold him up over the line.
Was that intentionally British? Lucas Gorton. Lucas Gorton's got a try.
You hear the crowd, they're going absolutely wild here.
Have a dig, mate. Oi, have a dig, mate. Score another try, Lucas Gorton.
Well, you see, Tom, that's 20 minutes gone, and I'm actually enjoying this footy game. It's actually
a good game.
It's been a lot more. I'm not going to take any away from.
Well, the only stoppages has been the penalties.
Yeah.
There's not many drop balls or anything.
From the C grade grand finals, you have a few penalties, a few drop balls. Wasn't really. Not saying exciting, but
well, the league tag Tier B had a lot of drop balls, as you can imagine, but the game itself was saved by the magic moment at the end.
Oh, if you have not seen it, we've said it in the last coverage, but go and watch from the 58-minute mark.
Of ladies
B grade.
Tier B, yeah.
Tier B, sorry. Tier B.
West Wall's End versus Cardiff.
58th minute.
We won't give it away.
You would not be disappointed.
Oh, it's amazing for everyone for everyone except one team.
Yeah. Watch it at halftime, but don't leave us here. Don't change the channel. Scroll your Facebook feed. Listen to us.
Oh, before he kicks off. Actually, no. I might wait to the.
Is this your riddle? You want to?
No, I might wait. I'll wait till the next stoppage.
You might as well wait.
I forgot about it then. We were talking about league tag.
As the Bears first set off after their try, the hooker appeals for a penalty. Finds his front, loses his jersey.
And here's our try scorer, Gorton, giving a short pass
to Gleason.
Gleason.
Gleeso. Guessing
Yeah.
his nickname would be Gleeso.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Let's just call him Gleeso then.
Right, Gleeso. Fourth tackle.
It's
Gorton.
The try scorer, Gorton.
Outside the 40. Can he find the deck? Yes.
He can.
And again, and again,
Great
and again,
kick.
and again, and again, and now it's picked up
Hicks,
by
not
Magan. Seems to be doing all the kick returns, Jack Magan, sorry.
Sorry, I was reading the Bears line up there, but wrong team.
What happened then? An accidental catch. That's a nice run, though, from a person that wasn't expecting the ball. I think that might be Terry Collins.
Yeah, well, he's turned nothing into something.
I
Great
do
run.
that a fair bit, turn something into nothing.
Do you?
Yeah. Like my choc chip cookie.
Yeah,
I turned that into nothing.
well, apparently you got another one for free, and you gave that to me, and it was outstanding. Another penalty.
Another penalty.
Hand on the ball.
Yeah, it's for something. Penalty Broncos. Dudley.
As I'll try and get on the Facebook page and see
Yeah, let's have a look at our critiques.
any compliments or...
Dudley. Thorley. Taps it. And a nice run there from Millgate. Plays it once again. Here's Stafford. Damien Stafford, the number 15. Chipping away at the territory. And there's some more chips away. They're 8 metres out, Dudley. Thorley short side. Here's Bacchus, turns it inside. And that's Dudley going for the line. That's Shannon Kay.
Held up, I think.
Yes, held up.
Great effort, but yeah, held up in the end. As the Bears trainers, someone's down, shoulder.
Ugh. Doesn't look good. He's in a bit of pain.
He doesn't look surprised, buddy. It must be a common injury from this Bears player. Dislocation in the shoulder or something.
That's not good if it is.
Yeah. You can see as soon as he made contact, I don't know if you saw that in the replay, as soon as he made his first contact with the Dudley player, he drops straight away. He knew it's popped out.
So, Nilso, here's my riddle, or here's my joke. What goes in dry and hard, but comes out soft and wet?
A Frankfurt.
A sponge.
A sponge, yeah, true.
It's a sponge.
A Frankfurt like a tomato sauce.
Maybe.
Or a different
There you go.
type of Frankfurt.
Plenty more where that came from. As Dudley are back on the attack.
Bacchus.
Bacchus. So all he wants a quick play the ball. Option short side. Gives it out the back. Magan puts a little kick in. Who's on it? This could be play on. Is that Pierce Ruddle? Claiming a try is Pierce Ruddle, but he's not going to get it.
Penalty. Bears.
Offside in front of the kicker.
It's the Bears try and make it work at their own half.
And this is the 13. This is Behan. Kalen Behan. Gorton at dummy half. That's the 11 in Macquarie. Patrolling that right edge. Dean Macquarie. Redmond is met. There's some big people in this forward pack for Dudley and Kotara, and it's making for great collisions. Christensen gives a short pass. Here's Gleason. Gleeso, sorry. The nickname's got to come out at some point, and a Dudley player's down.
I think it's Magnan.
Yeah, well, here's Christensen's put in a nice little dab
He's
kick.
found the ground. Oh,
The ball's still
I
live.
believe
What's
that's
the
a
call here?
Knock on from Bears there. He's gone
Fair
to...
call.
Yeah.
Fair call.
Number 5, Kyle Taylor from Dudley. Tried to fight for the ball, and Kotara's come over the top and unfortunately knocked the ball on. So that'll be last tackle, knock on, changeover. So it'll be a play the ball, not a scrum, I believe.
Is he right?
I'm right.
Unless that's been touched back by Dudley. Anyway, we are playing on. And Dudley get out of jail once again because that did look pretty nerve-wracking to be a part of.
Nearly 27 minutes gone here.
There, and this is Ruddle, the man who was claiming a try mere moments earlier. Nathan Stafford out of dummy half gives it to Josh Keble. Great meters over the halfway. Dominant play of the ball. Here's Stafford again. He's running. Nathan Stafford's brought down on
Great tackle there by Christensen.
on the 30. Last tackle. Ruddle. This is Magan. He finds the kick. He manages to get it away, but it looks like it's going to be deep.
Nah, it's the unlucky bounce there.
Deep kick.
You see the sign of the jungle over there? Where
It's
they all
still
gone?
there. The jungle sign's still there. I don't think anyone wants to carry it to the pub.
Wonder what pub the Waratah boys are celebrating that tonight after there.
The Royal.
The Royal.
Maybe. The Royal. Actually, the Royal would be a bit small to hold everyone there.
Never been to the Royal, so.
Hamilton North Bolo, maybe.
Maybe.
Cheaper drinks there. I'm just thinking of places that have got room.
Yeah.
I like the Royal. They've got nice food there, but it's
Anyways, they
small.
might be marching through the streets all night, just like the 97 night screen.
They might go to the stadium, have a barbecue at the stadium,
Why
maybe.
not? As Nicholas Evans dances around.
Berry. Jinx to Hassan. No, it's not Hassan. Wrong team. It's Clark. Berry with his plaited hair. Crispin turns it into inside to Dean Macquarie, bringing the ball into the middle of the field. Couple of tackles in their pockets now. Here's Berry, delaying the pickup. Christensen, inside pass, and he's found a gap. Reese Nixon, sorry. Has he got the ball down? He's held up.
He's held up.
Great desperation defense there. I literally just called him Richard Nixon.
Oh, as you see in the replay, Reese Nixon, not Richard Nixon.
Oh, there's a bit of an age
Strong
difference
carry, but yeah, the Magpies just, number 6, Magan, just got his knee under here.
Look at this.
Are they
Evans.
going to score anyway, are they? He's held up again.
2 in a row. This could be a changeover. What's the touch doing in there? It was on the last. They decided to go short side on the last.
Oh, well, there's some great defence there by the Dudley Magpies.
Grinding. Great defence.
Grinding away as you see the Bears mascot on there on the sideline. What do you rate that one compared to the Waratah Cheetahs mascot? Just there, the number with
I like that one because it's got a jersey on it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the Kotara one's got a Kotara jersey. The Waratah one was just a cheetah.
Well, here's one. Who do you reckon would win out of a fight, the cheetah or the bear?
The bear.
The bear. It's Dudley.
In a race, though, but this is Bacchus. Slips over, gets his footing before swamped by the Orange Sea. Stafford.
Millgate.
Straight runner.
Former Central Charlestown player.
Interested.
Great player, Millgate.
Yeah, okay.
So, moved to Dudley this year, I think. I think he played for Charlestown last year.
Okay.
A few first grade games. He's a young bloke.
Short side. Strong. Puts the kick in. He's looking for Ryan Hendrick.
Oh, and what a strong first contact there. And he's been absolutely belted.
Ryan Hendrick, he's just come on the field as well. And welcome to the grand final.
Here comes Neely.
Berry takes a run. Turns it in the inside. It's Joshua Cock. Berry again. Sorry, that wasn't Josh Cock. That was Beasley. The intensity is fading a little bit in this game as we've got a ricochet. So the ball's regathered almost by Berry, but jumped on by Dudley. Short side runner here.
Look at this first.
Jack Magan.
Hendrick got absolutely belted there. You see there on the replay. He's putting his body in front of what you're meant to do to tackle, but not end up on your back like that. He'll be feeling that tomorrow.
He did his best. Hassan plays it. And this is Collins, who's played a lot of minutes in this game, Collins. I don't recall him going off. He might have had a short spell, but here's Stafford running without the markers. Throws a dummy, but it's brought down. Good defence. Not falling for anything is Berry. Stafford plays the ball. Max Magan. Penalty. Crowding.
Knees in the ruck, I think.
Surely. Surely that's crowding.
Snookberry. Yeah, needs in the rough there.
Snook. And that's the 19. Welcome to Jacob Hosking on the field now.
I think his
Stafford.
brother plays for the 20s of the Knights.
Okay.
Hoskins' brother. Zach Hoskins.
Interesting. Stafford, dummy half. Here's Bacchus. Steps off his left. Goes for the line. But he can't part the orange sea. We play the ball now. Stafford again. This is Magan. Gives it out to Schuback.
Ooh.
Swamped. Absolutely swamped.
Christensen there with a bell ringer.
Max Magan goes for a long pass. Oh!
I think this could be a penalty.
Yeah,
here.
over the top.
That was...
Over the top of Hendrick's head, but talk about Hendrick's head. It's nearly been taken off.
You can see this on the replay. His shoulders definitely made head contact with the head. Oh, that was not needed there by Neely.
Ow,
Not a,
mate.
it's not a penalty.
This will be a close-up.
Look at this.
Oh, mate.
Would you
Jesus.
think, is that a shoulder charge?
Oh,
Tom?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right in front of Nathan Everly as well. Right in front of the pest.
Mate, if he made contact with like the chest or something like that, it would probably fair enough. But he was falling down, contact with the head. But he's got away with it. The Bears got the ball.
Got lucky then. This is Matty Hines.
Well, someone's down.
KO'd. Down for the count.
The Magpie is asleep. The Magpie is asleep.
It is Magpie season too. Starting to get swooped a little bit.
Tried to swoop and he's missed his missed the bear and he's.
Oh yeah. Or was it the land? Maybe the fact that he landed on him
Does he see
awkwardly.
here again?
It's not the way to tackle. Any kids that are watching out there, you got to get your head.
Yeah, I think he's.
You had
First
to get,
contact, his head got caught around the belly area or pelvic area.
he had to get his head on the camera side then.
Let's hope for his sake he hasn't caused any serious damage. But it did look very painful.
You want to hear another joke?
Might as well, mate. Try and crack a laugh out of me.
What four-letter word that ends in K means the same as intercourse?
Can I have a hint?
I gave you hints. Four-letter words, ends in K, means the same as intercourse. That's 3 hints.
There's a word I'm thinking of, but I'm obviously not going to say it.
The answer you can say on air. Would you like me to
Yeah, mate. Hit me
talk?
Talk.
Talk.
It's the same as.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Okay.
that's 2 jokes today that I have not laughed at.
All right, you want to laugh at this one?
Yeah, I laugh at this one.
What's 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and is more fun if it vibrates? A toothbrush.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a toothbrush, yeah.
It's good.
I remember when I was a little kid, I got my first ever electric toothbrush.
Mate, I don't even want to know what you did with this electric toothbrush.
No, I was about 10 years old. I unwrapped it. It was Christmas. I unwrapped it. It was like the first present I unwrapped, and before I unwrapped anything else, I brushed my teeth.
That's awesome.
Twice. I was so excited because I think my cousin had one, and I always wanted one.
Johnny Taylor's taught you well. Always brush your teeth, mate.
Yeah, always brush your teeth before opening presents. Lesson well learned.
Jesse Parks, he's shocking jokes, mate. Jesse, I've got to agree with you on that one.
Jesse has no. Nah. Go home, Jesse. We'll come to the game.
Anyways, the Dudley player, he's still down hurt. Sorry for the break in play. You got another joke, have you?
Yeah. You want to hear it?
Hit me away, might as well.
What goes up? What goes up? Lets out a load, and then goes back down.
A balloon.
Close. An elevator.
Yeah, I don't know how a balloon and an elevator are close, but
Well, a balloon goes up. You fill it with helium.
it comes down where it explodes.
Yeah.
Kinda. Well, the helium stick keeps on rising, doesn't it?
I
Or
imagine
disappears. Or
I imagine it
eventually.
had disintegrated and it just with the air, but I don't know. You got to make conversation. Have you got a joke? You got a joke that could beat that?
Hang on. I've got a few jokes.
You got a dad joke?
Actually,
Digby was here before and he was giving us all these good dad jokes.
Yeah, well, let me try and think of one. Two
Well, he's been carried off. Isaac Butterfield.
two baked beans went on the holiday. Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Cairns.
Okay. That's so bad, it's good. Well, Bacchus has been carried off by trainer Isaac Butterfield.
Some great Facebook videos, Isaac Butterfield. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they're off the State of Origin ones.
State of Origin.
Yeah, love them.
And there's a few about Newcastle and Josh Nielsen starting them.
Yeah. There was one, and they're talking about the big building in Newcastle.
Andrew Johns is. Anyway.
Well, we got Matt Hines.
Anyway, we're back.
We're back. The injury is over, and Matt Hines plays the ball. Berry out of dummy half, gives a short ball. He's found a gap. Who is it? It's Kotara. I think it might be Jesse Gleason. Berry again goes short side.
Oh.
Knocked on by
Crispin.
Benny Crispin. Not what you want after that huge run. And it was on the last tackle too, so he might have been looking to kick. But Dudley, they're down a halfback though. Not the player that you want to be down on. So
Exactly. One of the members of the Spawn.
yeah, that's right. So it's Hassan. He's got some footwork for a front rower here, Hassan. He doesn't seem to be as big as all the other front rowers. He seems to be quite mobile. I don't know if you noticed that, but
Yeah,
just doesn't strike me as a front rower. He's just wearing number 10.
Just like me, I look like a sharp, fast fullback, don't I, Tom?
Huge fullback. And that's Strong playing the ball.
Greg Inglis, they call me.
Cal Gray's back on the field.
The goanna.
The goanna. And they're just chipping away, getting towards halfway. And they turn back to the short side.
Can they
And
find
a
the
kick's
grass?
been put in. It looks like Nathan Stafford's been moved into the halfback from Dudley to replace Liam Bacchus, who's just been taken off the field with what looks to be a bad concussion. And now Kotara, they don't have long left in this game.
It's a penalty.
Another penalty. Marker's not square. So Hendrick.
When you say not long left in this game, I think you mean the half.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, another half of footy you come.
Yeah, there's 40 more minutes to come in this
Tell
game.
you what, for a low-scoring game, this has been some pretty exciting brand of footy.
Yeah, he's had some few line breaks in this, which is good to see.
As Jacob Hosking puts the Bears on the ground.
Gorton makes the most of no markers. And he
Offloads
gets the
away.
offload away to Josh Cock. And Cock makes it to the 20-metre line. Gorton again fires it out to Christensen. Short runner, but Gleason trips over just as he got through the hole. That's unfortunate. Gorton again. Christensen. Long pass out to Crispin. He caught this one. Skips outwards, but he turns one under. I thought they might have had numbers, and judging by that little skip, he had a bit of takeoff speed under his belt. But here's Christensen. Goes for a little kick, and it's well fielded. What a great take. Gets his Dudley teammates out of jail and puts them on the attack.
And here comes Lloyd Strong with a strong run.
Strong.
Lloyd Strong he played a year with the Kotara Bears, actually.
Everyone played with the Kotara Bears.
He did. Well, Nick Christensen, the halfback for the Bears, he reserve grader from the Lions a few years ago as well.
Well, there you go.
That's if anyone's interested, but
Well, if he was a reserve grader for the Lions this year, he'd be in the grand final at Hunter Stadium.
he would be. McDonald Jones Stadium, actually.
It's always,
Sponsorship.
I'm going to call it Hunter Stadium for the rest of my life.
Marathon.
It's just so easy to say.
I like Energy Australia Stadium.
Yeah, Energy Australia Stadium, Marathon Stadium. And what did it go to then? Something else. Osgrid Stadium.
Was it Osgrid?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Doesn't fly off the tongue.
Yeah, this is Macquarie. So on our Bar TV time clock, says there's about 10 seconds to go, but
A great run here by...
the clock that you see on the screen does not stop
Beasley.
when the referee stops play for injury. So we do have a little bit of time left. Here's Christensen goes back infield. This looks like it's Nixon. The pass over the top of his head. And Gleeson was there to pick it up, but gets dumped. Here's Crispin. Goes short side again. And this is Beasley. Goes to the line.
He's got
Jeremy
the ball over.
Beasley scores for Kotara. Puts him into double figures. Kotara now 10 points, leading Dudley 2 points.
Tried just before half time. The Bears, they would have to be happy with that. Beasley here. He's going to be Crispin. Through the dummy. Short ball. Finds Beasley. Beasley crashes over the line and scores a 4-pointer.
Big unit for a centre.
He is.
And Crispin's a big unit for a 5'8".
Good upper body strength there to score that try. You bucking him to kick this time?
Yes. Commentator's curse, definitely. He's definitely going to kick this goal. He's a really good kicker. I've never seen him miss one. He gets them from everywhere. He's so good, this kicker. Like, it's insanely how good he is.
Is this made up?
Can you overkill the commentator's curse where it does the reverse effect and he just starts nailing them?
I just want to know, is he actually a good kicker or?
Surely he is.
So you don't actually know. You just, that was a.
No, I don't know. No idea.
Yeah, cool.
No clue. You can't see on your screen at the moment, but the Shorty Devils are just making their way into the tunnel for their A-grade grand final against Fingal Bay Bomboras. The kicker's missed. And that is the hooter. So you know what that means?
You're going to get another pie or a sausage roll or cookies.
No, it's your shout.
My shout. My shout for the cookies.
No, I might get some water. Getting a bit dry, just constantly talking up here.
No, the H2O can't beat the magic water.
Oh, that's it. So
Bet you the players are craving some
the
water.
score remains Kotara 10 over the top of Dudley. 2 points. So 10 points to 2 here in the B grade grand final at number 1 Sports Ground. Brought to you by Bar TV. So stay with us. In 10 minutes we will be back with your second half of B grade. So thank you. We will be back soon.
And welcome back here to the second half. I'm not sure if he's left, but felt like a pretty quick half time. They were running out and Tom was nowhere to be seen. Still
You were freaking out, weren't you, Will? Nilso, not Wilso. You were freaking out. You were there.
Mate, I reckon the apprentice,
Mate, looked like you had Parkinson's disease. You were shaking that much.
Stuttering and shaking, yeah. Anyways, the Bears kick off for the second half. Keeps it low to the ground and finds the grass.
Dudley. There's your front rower that's not a front rower. Hassan.
The winger front row.
Mostyn out of dummy half. Was relatively quiet in the first half. We didn't see much of Mostyn. Gray's back on at dummy half. And here's your man again, Matty Hassan. Second hit up. Gray at dummy half. And the cords are all tangled up here at Bar TV. We're struggling. First world problems.
Looks like my earphones were my iPhone. All tangled up.
Yeah,
The cords in your
the
pocket.
charger. Nilso, do something with your mic.
How's that?
Brilliant. Excellent. We're back in the game. And he's picked up Hayden O'Brien.
It's like a rugby union line.
And the ball's loose. It's a penalty. Kotara. I thought he might have just dropped that, but the referee has saw it otherwise. He's not called stripped. He's called more just holding on too long. So Berry
just finds a touch there.
Very close. And Kotara, 40 out, full set. What can they do? Here's your try scorer from the first half, Beasley. Makes a good hard run. Big, strong centre. Bit of size out wide. Looks through an inside pass, but he finds the offload, but it's gone to the wrong team, Terry Collins. And he's busted over the 40, Terry Collins.
That's popped into his hand and he's gloving that.
Now we're against the grain, and this is Kevill. Makes it over halfway.
Bears in the back.
Oh, that would hurt. That could wind you.
Russian leg sweep wrestling move that was.
Here's Stafford. Gives it out to Millgate. Looking for a quick play of the ball. Pushes away the markers. Here's Gray again. Fires it to Stafford. Here's Hassan.
The winger front rower.
A big hit and spin. Mad Dog style. Didn't really do much though, but here's Gray again.
Magan.
Nice little shift of the ball here, and here's
Okay.
Jack Magan down the left edge, but it's nice cover defence there. Manages to shut the play down, and here's Max. Magan kicks to the corner. He finds his winger. The ball's still alive. It's been towed through. Everyone's had a touch of this ball.
Nicholas Evans, the lucky man to scoop the ball up there.
Yeah, the lottery winner.
That was pretty exciting brand of footy there.
It was.
Landed straight into Kyle Taylor's hands. A kick from Magan, but it wasn't to be.
But now Kotara's turn to see what they can do. But
That number's down here on this right edge, or left edge from Dudley.
I'm going to call it. They're probably not going to throw any offloads in this set, especially anywhere where there's a defensive player.
Aiden Berry.
Well read by the defence there. I thought the over-the-top pass might have been on there, but playing it safe, he didn't want to risk it. It's kicked downfield by Christensen.
It's a good kick.
This will be a tough one to take. Luckily, the breeze has sort of died down, and it wasn't during D grade because it was a hurricane here.
It was. I was trying to look for my jacket earlier, but I left that in the car. And
Oh.
no, the wind stopped now, so it's turned into a nice afternoon. It's not too hot.
Yeah. And here's Mostyn out of dummy half. Beats the markers. Valuable meters. A nice strong run there from Josh. Plays the ball. Magan. And this is Matt Hassan. Beats the first two. For a small front rower, he's definitely hard to bring down. Cal Gray. Magan on the inside. Here's Collins. And another penalty to Dudley. Oh, look at that view.
Where'd that come from?
Where'd that... Whoa. We're on the sideline. There he is. Down there with the haircut. That was awesome.
That honestly come out of nowhere.
Yeah, where did that?
That was outstanding.
I swear we haven't had that all day.
Let's bring it back up.
What
That
about
was
these?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Closer to the action.
Okay, here's Cal Gray. Hassan off his right foot. Mobile forwards here at Dudley.
Some strong carries, Hassan.
Cal Gray.
Sorry.
He's waiting for his opportunity to pounce here. So the ball's being parked out the back. Mostyn gives it out to Shannon Kay. Offloads back to Mostyn, but he doesn't really have any room to run. There was just orange bodies all over the place. So they're going to go open, of course. Out to Stafford. Stafford fires it out to Josh Kevill, who just decides to tuck it under the wing and take the tackle and not risk going over the sideline. Stafford again. He's got the kick going. This could be play on. It should be play on. Why is it not play on? That should be play on.
He needs the camera angle back.
That should be a charge down. Why isn't that a charge down?
Don't forget, you're still hungry out there on the hill. There's still a barbecue.
Lucky for Dudley.
Lucky for Dudley.
Lucky for Dudley.
Plenty of food still left to eat if you're hungry.
Let's have a look. Here it is. Oh, yeah. You could probably say that ball started dropping, so we'll go with it. That's okay. I'm going to argue anyway after seeing that replay. This is the number 15 running straight. Damien Stafford. The Stafford brothers are on the field. And there's our lovely angle. Cal Gray fires it out. Stafford again. The passes to no one. The ball's still live. It's Mostyn. Mostyn's driven towards the touchline. He's still going.
And
There's the
he's
ball
through
out
the off right
again.
away
It's
for
picked up
Millgate.
by Millgate. Stafford playing that half-back role for our injured Liam Bacchus. I do hope he's okay. He did get a nasty knock to the head. He's sitting on the bench at the moment. Here's Gray. Stafford gives it to Schuback. 5 metres out. Last play. Here's Magan. Puts a little grubber kick in, but it's blocked by the Bears. Great defence. Repeat sets, and the Bears have come up trumps.
Great quick little reflexes there by Jeremy Beasley. The ball's popped right in front of him and he scooped it up. As Nicholas Evans takes the ball up. Score still 10-2. 6 minutes gone in the second half.
This is a game of 40 backs. Dudley would be on top by a lot. They need a good long kick here at Kotara. They need to find the grass. Can they do it?
40 here. He's going for the 40-20, but great hands there by Kai Taylor.
Kai Taylor, great last name as well. Oh,
It's not the tallest bloke
a
out
very
there, is he?
ballsy run by Taylor. A lot of wingers there would take it sideways and just sort of protect themselves, but he's charged right at him, Uarte style. And this is Magan, Jack Magan.
Dropped the ball, was UIA style, wouldn't he be?
That's true, that's true. Only to put it down to score a try. And this looks like Josh Kevill. Magan puts a long kick in from inside the 40. It's well taken. Well taken by Bryce Neely in the number 24. I don't know why. Troy Kirsch was named as a winger. He was a late inclusion, but I thought he might have still wore the winger's shirt.
Well, he's got the number 24 jersey on now, doesn't he?
Yeah, number 24. So, not sure what's going on there, but oh well. Maybe he just likes the number 24.
Exactly.
So nice show of hands here, and this is Nick Evans down the left side. Brought down, gets a quick play the ball. Kotara on the attack. This is the number something. It's the number 19, Patterson. Brought down on his back. Good tackle under all sorts of pressure. Short side. Here's Crispin. Last tackle. The Bears want a penalty. They're not getting it. Christensen. Its ball's been charged down with a foot. Unfortunately, one of the Bears was back there having a breather.
6 again, called by the referee.
Oh!
I think that's gone forward.
Nicholas Evans. Normally you get grilled for a coach for just hanging back there and doing nothing, but he saved the day there because Who knocked that down? I think it was Damien Stafford.
Yeah, but
And he was charging onto
Bears
that.
got the ball back there, and on the replay, you notice the referee's called 6 again, and he's throwing the offload away, and it's gone forward. So
Yeah, that's not on. That's sprints at training on Tuesday.
well, it's a shame there'll be
Well,
no
not for you.
Yeah, no. Be a shame there'll be no training.
Not for you.
Tuesday
That's
for the Bears.
that'd be you calling in sick. There's your pass.
Nicholas Evans there with the offload that wasn't needed, and unfortunately he's turned the ball over to the Magpies.
Dudley coming up the scrum. Keep in mind, Dudley are down their halfback, their starting halfback, so they have their bench utility filling in that spot for them. As Stafford makes it to the 40 on tackle 2. Here's Gray. Gives it to the first receiver, that's Schuback. Gets a quick play of the ball, but a little too quick. And Jeremy Beasley loving life at marker.
Celebrating like he's won the grand final already.
Already as a premature celebration. Yep. That's about it, yeah.
That's about it, yeah.
There he is. Beasley scored the last try, or the second try, in the first half. And he looks very scary.
He does look very intimidating,
He
doesn't
looks scary. Jordan, a dummy half. This is Patterson running straight and hard. Bit like Elgin Peterson. That reminded me of that run.
Elgin Peterson, haven't seen him since first grade got eliminated.
No. Much like the rest of the first grade team.
A few of the boys.
Oh, you mean socially and stuff?
Oh, no, training, just turning up the train.
Oh, okay. Here's a long pass out to Evans. Evans holds it. He doesn't pass.
Oh,
He's at the line.
I think he's got the ball down.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, it would have to be like fingertips, in it?
Yeah, absolutely. The grass is very short here at number 1 sports ground because it is, in fact, a cricket pitch.
Looks in perfect condition, but
Oh, absolutely. It's in awesome condition.
Hope Hunter Stadium looks like this next
We just
week.
got to pray for no rain. That's what you want. You
Yeah,
just don't
that's
want
it.
rain. Christensen turns it inside. Joshy Cock. Be a shame if someone stitched him up on the team list.
Well, as you said, like I said before, Betteridge gave me the text and saying it's his correct
Looking
name.
for O'Brien here. Leaping jump. Beasley's got it. He's not going to get the chocolates, though. They've found something wrong with it. Scrum feed. By scrum, I mean play the ball. That's what I meant. Dudley got out of jail there. Just under half an hour left in this game. And they're down by 8.
Sorry to interrupt you here, Tom, but a few people are asking who won the C-grade game. Waratah Mayfield, the Cheetahs, they beat Abermain in, what was the score, 40-28?
No, that was I don't know.
It was a high-scoring game.
Yeah,
but
it was wasn't it like 36-18 or something?
Yeah, it must have been something like that. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, the Cheetahs got up.
Cheetahs got the win.
So,
Who won D-grade?
not Cardiff.
Glendale.
Cardiff got out to a 24-6 lead and then got beat 48-30.
Yeah, okay.
It was the wind. That was just, the wind had a massive part in that game. And here's a spiraling kick. This will be tough to take. Great job there from Bryce Neely, the replacement, coming in as a late call-up for Troy Kirsch. The Dudley are going to have to number up here if they want to have any chance at winning the mental advantage to get this grand final in the bag. Loving that angle. O'Brien pulls a face as he runs the ball.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that one before, yeah.
This is Cock. Looks for the offload. He gets it. This is Gorton. So the offload was good, but it takes away your dummy half. Gleeson has to go to dummy half. And that's your problem there when you have someone unfamiliar with the dummy half role playing at dummy half.
Wonder if Jesse Gleason's any relations to Dave Gleason from the Screaming Jets.
We'll see if he can sing.
Hey, yeah.
He might be able to sing us a song. Oh! Stop it!
That was
Lucas Gorton, what are you doing?
telling Mitch Thorley, the guy on the receiving end of that, to walk away, but this is... might get a chance to see this on the replay. Whacked him around the
That was
chops.
just, that would have hurt. That would have hurt your head.
That would have knocked me down, I think.
Mate, you're that tall, it would have hit you in the ribs.
Yeah, that's it.
You're like one of the only few players that are taller than me when I'm refereeing you.
Yeah, that's it.
It's weird.
Few people in the
Well, for
competition.
years, Maitland would pack a scrum and I'd be the tallest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd be taller than every single Maitland player.
Until Dane Tills come along.
And then there was Tilsey.
And then he's
And
looking down
Jacob
on him.
Sinclair's taller than me as well now.
Yeah, Sydney is pretty tall as well, isn't he? See, Tills playing in the New South Wales Cup semi-final the other night.
Yeah, good on him. Thorley, dummy half. Stafford steps off his right. Dudley really need a try here to get him back within one try. They're sitting in an awkward position score-wise at the moment. And there's a loose ball safely picked up by Kai Taylor. Millgate at dummy half. Here's Terry Collins. Just straightens the ship. His arm's down with that ball. Looks like he was looking for an offload. He's not getting it. Here's Stafford. Fires it out. Shannon Kay hits and spins. They're going to wrap him up on the last. This is not what you want on the last. The ball finds Mostyn. They give it out to the 5'8" Max Magan. He fires it over the top. It's caught by Stafford. The ball's still live. Everyone's had a turn, and now it's
You're
Millgate.
kidding.
Ryan Millgate scores a try, assisted by the whole of Dudley. All of them had a touch.
What an absolute miracle try. That would have to go down to one of B grade's top tries of the year. How many sets of hands do you reckon that went through? I won't have to count that on the replay, but that was outstanding.
Yeah, we'll count.
Dudley. Then
We'll
number
see.
12.
God, it was like a minute ago that play.
That now makes the score.
So we got
well,
one.
this is
Kotara.
2,
10, Dudley 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 sets of hands.
Well, that's 8 starting from where the replay started. So it might have gone through more
Might have
because
gone through
it started with Shannon Kay, and I think he got it as third receiver.
That was brilliant stuff from the Magpies there. Never say die attitude. And the Magpies, they got their first try of the game.
God, it looks sunny all of a sudden. Looks really bright at that
Yeah,
angle.
That camera angle, that makes the
Makes him
more
look.
high definition.
I don't think Max Magan would like that angle because he's starting to look pretty pale.
We'll need to get his shirt off at Dudley Beach more often, get that tan happening. Prepare for summer, mate. As he takes the kick, and he kicks it.
Great kick. Kotara's still up, but only by 2 points now. 10 points. Kotara leading Dudley 8. Bar TV,
Dudley 8.
B grade 2017 at number 1 sports ground. There is still time to make it down if you live locally to watch some A grade grand final footy.
It's only $5 entry as well. You
$5
can't-
entry,
You've got to be
great.
happy with that. Well, you paid your $5 at the start of the day. How many games of footy have you watched so far?
This
5
is the
games?
5th game that I've watched today.
And then you'll watch.
So it's
Shortland
and then I watch
versus
6
Big
games.
Dog.
So I'm paying like 80 cents a game.
That's good maths.
Is it right? I think it might be.
6 games.
Yeah. Surely that's right.
I can't be bothered counting in case you get it wrong. So let's just continue.
Someone will comment.
Right, guys. Yeah, divide six games at 80 cents. Yeah,
No,
6.
it's 5 divided by 6.
No, that's not right, is it?
Yeah, it's 5 divided by 6.
Oh God. You think for a carpenter I'd be good at maths, but
You're a carpenter,
yeah,
right?
I like carpenter for a living.
That explains how you're
Builder.
prop forward.
Come on, mate. Builder's got to be smart, mate.
That's true. And Pop was a builder.
Can't stereotype. You know, Jesus is a carpenter.
Really?
Have you ever seen me and Jesus in the same place at the same time?
Yep.
Okay.
That
go on.
ruins your joke, doesn't it?
Not a joke, mate.
You ever seen me and Batman at the same place at the same time?
Who's Batman?
Exactly.
Remember I don't watch movies?
Oh, that's right.
Anyway.
You don't have a childhood by the sound of it either. Crispin, little dab, finding the chasers.
Yeah, it's back.
Oh, luckily Max Magan was there to help his team out.
Here you go. Garrett Daly, 80 cents. Thanks for that, mate.
You! How good's that? God.
Sam Dorman, 83 cents.
Sam Dorman. You know, I watched It last night, and there's a young kid in that movie, in one of the characters, and he looks exactly like Sam Dorman. Like, I'm talking a mirror image of that bloke,
I've
Sam
got
Dorman.
Another mirror image of Sam Dorman. Have you
Yeah?
ever seen Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
The
comic book guy.
He's dead set looks like Sam Dorman. Dorman would not. He hates it too. Well, maybe
Well, he can have the little kid off It then. The little curly-headed
That's
kid
out the
off It.
full here. That's a terrible kick.
Oh, no.
Bears will get a good opportunity to attack back in field here. Play the ball. The rule is now, I think.
Cue Gus Gould.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. What was he thinking?
See, that wouldn't have happened if I kicked the ball, come off the side of my boot and go into the crowd. Anyway, the Bears have got the ball, looking to extend on their lead. I think the score says 10-2 on the Bar TV thing, but it's actually 10-8.
That's true.
So-
He'll fix it now. He'll fix it. That's okay. We all make mistakes.
We do.
Beasley, a nice offload. That's Reese Nixon. Not Richard, Reese. I won't make that mistake again. Gorton. Christensen. Dummies inside, goes himself. Going for that miracle try. Gorton goes to fire it one way, but he has to go the other way because
great
that's
little
where
pick
his 5'8" is. There's the kick. Well taken. Is he in the field of play? Oh, that's affirmative. Nice run out of dummy half here, Magan. Very good run. I thought he would have been cornered by the markers then, but he's done very well. There's the number 19 in Hosking. Oh.
Is that a penalty?
No, it's play on.
I think of a second effort there, but it's
Stafford has to run himself. He's got no support with him. Magan. Run around play. That didn't work. He's passed it to himself. Hang on, what?
He's called the ball knock on 40. So Kotara will get the feed, I believe.
Fair enough. Well, they shot themselves in the foot then, didn't they, the Magpies?
That's right.
Let's have a look at this. I don't know where the knock on came from. Let's have a look again.
Tried the old Parramatta wall wraparound and didn't pay
The
off.
wall. That's a good play.
I wish it could still happen.
Well, you still can. You can do it.
But I don't know if the player on the outside runs back in.
Yeah, no. Oh,
what's
stop it.
What is that?
No, I've had a look at the wall about 10 times and there's nothing wrong with it.
Really?
It's just that the only problem is people rush up you and just tackle the wall, which you probably can't do, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, in the end, it's just a glorified switch. It's just a glorified cross-play. Is this a replay? It is, yeah.
Dropped the ball off the scrum.
So Dudley have got it, and Millgate, the previous try scorer.
Wow.
Yeah, all right, Gus. Stafford. Here's Hassan. The smallest front rower you will see today. Stafford again. He's gone back to the dummy half roll. And that's Thorley. Getting some meters in. Stafford again. I wonder if this means that Bacchus is back on the field. The halfback for Kotara. Overcoming that head injury. This is Magan. Turns it inside, but he takes the run himself. 40 out. Stafford. Gives it out to Thorley, who goes high. That's a nice spiral kick, but it won't bounce in a favour.
Has he got the Magpies players chasing
him? Yeah, it's going to sit up. I thought that was bouncing dead, but it's bounced crossways.
Here comes Nixon.
Nixon! And caught by the kicker. And the Kotara Bear is going up in flames, thinking that should have been a penalty. The mascot trying to persuade the referees. I'm a bear, listen to me.
Oh. A little bit of push and shove there.
If they see this Kotara, Dudley are only sending up a couple at once. Nice offload. Found Behan. Behan's tackled just over the halfway line. Last tackle. They're going to look for Crispin here, but they'll find the 7 in Christensen. Knocks it into the corner. He's been hit. He's been hit as he kicked it, but the referee's happy to play on. So Dudley have got the ball now, very luckily, because that was a close call, that one. They've got 60 metres to travel with 4 tackles up their sleeve. Sneaky run down the short side. Quick play the ball. Millgate at dummy half. Finds Strong. Gives it out to Magan. Is the ball loose? This looks like a bit of union there. Looked a bit like rugby union the way they all jumped in then.
Look at that 50-metre mark. Does the line look straight to you? Because you know who marked the lines during the week? No, Jared Rodimer.
Jared Rodimer?
That's his job. He marks lines during the week at different parks. It does not look straight at all, does
I reckon he should come down and mark Beresfield touch footy's lines then, because they're not marked and we're trying to train there.
How about the Maryland's field? The try line goes up the hill.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible.
So you can put the ball forward.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Grange. The Grange Oval.
Yeah, the Grange.
Gorton. This is Cock. Pokes his nose through the defensive line. Gets the quick play of the ball. Gorton again. Here's to Christensen. Turns it inside. It's a forward pass. What a fizzer. An absolute fizzer. Something was brewing, but nothing happened. It's like drinking a warm beer.
Like in England.
Starts to look good, but nah, it's no good.
No good. You don't
Trainer wants to talk.
Sorry? You don't drink beer, so you wouldn't know.
I've drank a warm beer before. It was at a touch footy tournament. The I think the biggest stuff up or something had to drink a warm beer, the beer that had been sitting in the sun all day. And I dropped the ball over the line, going to score a try. So that was
cool.
Yeah,
fair cool.
It was a sitter too. It was on my chest. I think it even hit my chest.
Yeah, right.
So Shannon Kay playing the ball. Gray at dummy half. He's been very quiet, Gray. I did talk about how strong he's been throughout the year, but his running game hasn't been utilised very much, and this is Hassan. He sort of had really a Nathan Peets role at dummy half, was just give the halves early ball.
But
this is touched.
Knocked forward by Bears. Knocked backwards.
That's what I thought. But what's the referee called? He's called it
Kotara.
knock forward. I thought it was backwards as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right call there.
Well, it's making up for the last one where he called a knock on from Dudley that we probably didn't agree on either.
Yeah, fair enough. So you look on the hill behind.
Yeah, the crowd's starting to come in, aren't they? It's just that section though. Down the goalpost ends, there seems to be pretty blank as Mostyn comes out off the
I
scrum.
don't know if you've seen old footage from the 80s and the 70s and the grand finals. I think it's 15,000 people.
Yeah.
The whole hill was packed. It was awesome.
I think my first grand final I came here was 2008.
Who was playing that? West Maitland?
Western Cessnock, I think.
Ah, yeah. Back when there was 6 on the bench.
Maybe, but I remember it was
Joel Edwards was playing for Cessnock. No, who else was playing for Cessnock?
I can't even remember.
Oh, yeah, it was on.
But he's gone through! It's Magan! He looks for an offload, but he throws it when it was not needed. But Dudley, luckily, will get the ball back. Some people might be able to tell us who was playing in that team. But I imagine Chris Pine was playing.
Well, he's been there for a few years, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Before his bodybuilding days?
Yeah. Before those. I don't know how he got so big, but he managed to still keep his speed.
Yeah, just like myself.
Well, you've kept your speed. You haven't gone any slower. Let's just say that.
I hope so. Time to retire if I do.
And this is...
Oh,
no! And it's picked up.
By Evans, I think.
Yeah, not good. Oh, penalty! Yeah, that's just what you need if you're a Magpie.
Apologies, not Evans. It was Bryce Neely, the number 24 jersey.
See, I wish it was like the games on the Xbox where their names are above their heads. That'd make it a lot easier.
Absolutely. You notice here at number one sports, it's a cricket ground. You're sitting a bit further away from the action, so I've been watching everything from the little monitor we have here.
Yeah, I've been watching most from the monitor, which I don't normally like to do that.
Because it's like you could even just watch it at home, call the game at home.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Call it at home. So Kotara at halfway.
Just over 10 minutes to go.
10 to go.
Who you picking to this last?
I think Dudley can get it. I think Dudley can get home, mate.
You think so?
I think they
2
can.
points behind?
Yeah, I know. I think they can get home. I reckon they'll take the 2 if they get a penalty down there again, though.
Yeah, okay.
So they're drifting wide here, Kotara.
I think a combination from Crispin and Christensen.
The CHs.
Yep.
Berry. Here's Crispin. Beasley. Give him another try.
Played with a lot of aggression Beasley, but he's limping away.
And Kotara. Last tackle, Christensen. Jinx it down the end. They might trap him in the end goal here. No, he does well to stay in the field of play. So
Great line speed there for the Bears.
Dudley have got a lot of work to do here. What do you think you'd do? If you were backed into your own corner, this is the second tackle.
I think that with still 10 minutes to go, I think the backs should come in and help the forwards out.
Would you spread the ball or just take it up and try to kick long?
Probably this set with 10 minutes to go, probably just try and complete this set, kick long, kick chase, and then let's work it from there. Hopefully you can get out of that because it's pretty hard to work it out of your back 5 metres corner. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. This could be the last. This could be the fourth. So this might be the last play of the ball right now. It is. And they're not even at the 30 yet, so they need a long kick. Well, what's happened here? It's a bit of a breakdown. He got the kick away, but it's not the way he wanted to do it.
Oh, no! He's dropped
Stop
the
it!
ball.
How about that, Hayden O'Brien? I think he might have had a look.
Well, it started with a pretty poor step there from Dudley, working their own from their own 5 metre line, and the Bears should have been an easy pick-up here from O'Brien. A disappointed look on his face there. Oh, Bears will have to aim up here with 8 minutes to go. Bit of niggle in the scrum here. You picked it before. You said Dudley got something coming out of the bag.
I think they can do it. I haven't seen anything from Dudley to make me think that they're going to lose this game. And I've seen just the amount of sets that Dudley's had attacking Kotara's line.
Yeah.
I think Kotara will struggle to keep that great defence up any longer.
Looks like a Beasley for the Bears. He's limping a bit out there the last 5 minutes. I don't know, maybe it's a smart strategy to run the ball at his way.
Maybe.
Just like New South Wales should have done against
Thurston.
Yeah. So look at Beasley's going back out wide.
So
I think they're tucked down
Stafford.
the left side here.
There's one marker, sorry. Turns it inside to Shannon Kay, who sees a little bit of a gap, tries to make the most of it. Stafford calls for a quick play of the ball. Here he is. Here's Magan. Kicks it to his brother. Can he get it? Oh, I think it's been saved
Goal line dropout?
by Hayden O'Brien from the Bears. It is a goal line dropout, yes. Desperation defence there, knocking the ball dead. Excellent kick.
Smart decision to boot the ball over into the crowd there. I think Magan would have got there to score.
I think they're not going to get that ball back either. A repeat set. That's what they needed, the Magpies. And Magan gives it back to Jacob Hosking. 30 metres out. Tackle 1. 6 minutes to go.
Just under 7 minutes to go here. The Bears are looking very tight in defence. Only 1-2 coming out of the line. I think they need to get their line speed and that sorted. But Dudley starting to throw some decent attack at him. Let's see what can happen.
Mitch Thorley. 13 out, 14 out. Maybe even 15 out. But he's not there yet. Stafford runs. Goes out the back, turns it under. And I think that's his brother Damien that's been tackled. Trying to milk a penalty. They're only 2 behind. I don't think they're going to get it. Lloyd Strong. The ball's been fired out. And number 16, Ryan Hendrick, has put it down.
As the Bears have made it
Kotara
fall.
away.
He's caught it.
Kotara are not away. Knock on. Dudley. They might get 2 more sets of 6.
Wasn't the advantage played on there, Tom? Or no advantage?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Just asking because you're the referee up here, mate.
I don't know. I thought it would have as well.
Even though I'm an ex-referee myself. We were talking about in the game before. How's one of the players, Logan Mitchell, he's a new bloke with the club. He goes to me, Nilso, how come every week the referees always call you by your nickname or something? I was like, oh, everyone's like, oh, he used to be a referee. And he goes, here, I was thinking you used to be a decent bloke.
Oh, how about that from Matty Hines? Matty Hines.
Can't be doing that. 2 points in front. That was.
He's playing for the Miami Dolphins.
Oh.
The San Francisco 49ers.
With 5 minutes to go, you hold the ball when you're 2 points in front. Don't look at that.
God, that's horrible.
Honestly. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but come on, boys, hold the ball.
That's almost a penalty. Mostyn.
Especially in their own half. I don't understand. I don't understand.
He'll be kicking himself if it leads to points. But here's Hosking. Beasley had to put his hands up like someone was pointing a pistol at him. Nathan Stafford runs short side. Wants to be the mole when he sees the hole. Hassan. Magan. Steps. Finds Hosking again. Collins! Terry Collins!
Will score!
Woo! Dudley Magpies have hit the lead. A bit of breakdown in play then. They looked to go left. Ended up coming back right.
And you can hear the crowd here. They have absolutely erupted, the Dudley fans.
Terry Collins just found himself with the ball and with the try line in front of him.
Terry Collins underneath the sticks.
We're
here on the replay.
He's just plodding around doing nothing.
Magan.
Look at that.
For 19. Terry Collins crushes over the post. And Dudley have hit the lead with 3.5 to go.
They have.
You picked it before. You said you saw something coming through Dudley.
Terry Collins.
And this all started 5 minutes ago when
Played
Dudley were working off their own try line. They had nothing going through them. I think it was tackle 5 and they kicked it from their own 30-metre line. The Bears, they were looking like they're on top.
Yeah, and they made the error.
It was an easy pick-up by the winger, and he's misjudged the ball, and he's knocked it on, and a couple of repeat sets. Strong attack from Dudley, and look at that. They've hit the front with 3 minutes to go.
Terry Collins played his junior football at Darwin.
Did he?
I don't know. I don't even know him.
Yeah, right.
But we could say Darwin.
Could say that. Could say Canberra. Could say
Canberra would be a bit cold. What about
WA?
Prayed for the Alice Springs Aardvarks.
Alice Springs Aardvarks.
What about
Rockhampton Rams?
The Dunedoo Dingoes?
Do they have a footy team? I know Dunedoo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Jindabyne Jackhammers. Jindabyne actually have a footy team.
Yeah, I know that.
And they've got the hardest ground. It's twice as hard as Coro because of how dry it is in Jindabyne.
Yeah, right.
And it's covered with frost every morning. So,
hate to be taken on that.
Short kickoff? What do you reckon?
Have to be.
It was a bit offside then. Here we go.
He's going to get... Oh,
it's still alive.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Dudley's got the ball.
Dudley. A minute and a half to go. Maybe a little bit more because we had time off. Safety set. We spoke about it. Safety set. 5 scoots and a kick.
I've got a feeling someone's going to throw a stupid offload or something here, but...
No, Matt Hines is off, mate, and he's playing for Kotara.
See what happens. Hopefully the Bears don't have to give away a penalty or something. They might get a couple of more plays after this set. Nearly a forward pass there by Dudley.
I think Dudley came outside of the top 4. I don't think they were actually in the top 4 coming into the finals.
Was this a top 8?
Yeah, it was a top 8. Yeah, A, B, and C grade went to top 8.
Lloyd Strong. He'll try and play the ball as slow as he can here.
I thought he literally just turned to pass that out then.
We don't actually know how long there is to go. It does say just over a minute, but when they've caught time off, we can't stop the time. So could be possibly 2-3 minutes ago. We're not actually too sure, but
So the Bar TV clock doesn't stop when the game clock stops. That's what we're trying to say. So it's been 39 minutes and 10 seconds of daytime since the second half started. And
God, everyone's on the edge of their seats here.
that's right. Here's Beasley. They've got to do something with the ball here. They have to do something, but not that. They're getting driven backwards.
The last 10 minutes, looks like they just lack of fitness. They're all tired.
That's right.
Nobody wants to put their hand up and carry the ball up.
Here's Crispin. There's an offload. Berry's just doing nothing, just standing around.
We had no one to throw the ball to. Everyone's standing back waiting for the next play. They need some push.
That's true, and you don't want to take those runs yourself because you are the dummy half. You need to be involved in every ruck.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, it's third tackle and there's been really nothing happening.
Do you do a little chip and chase?
He's Christensen.
Christensen, he sort of ran around his own play then, but I think might have been safe.
Throw the ball out wide here. Look, they're
looking for Crispin. He's calling for it.
Here they go. They've got early ball.
Not a very good pass, though. He had to stop to catch it. That's a nice little kick. How's it going to bounce? Terribly.
The ball's bounced out.
Absolutely terribly. For Kotara, that is.
Well, I'm not sure how long there is to go, but the Bears need to rush to the scrum, get time on.
You ever do algebra?
Algebra.
There's X to go.
X to go.
X. Yep.
Try and figure it out.
I can't give you this cool formula, though, to figure out actually how many minutes and seconds there are, but let's let X equal how long there is left.
Shouldn't be too much longer to go.
No, I'm thinking a minute at the most.
Tell you what, it's been an entertaining grand final, I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely. They've all been entertaining. I hope A grade's just as entertaining. Don't really care who wins, as long as everyone has a great time.
Well, we got the sack from commentary.
We did. That's a shame. It's a shame when you get here at 8 in the morning, you get sacked.
Yeah. I got here for C grade, so...
yeah. And you're picking out the sandwiches as well.
Free sandwiches, free cookies, but...
Dudley,
anyway.
the safety set. Here's your try scorer, Terry Collins. The most popular man in Dudley at the moment and probably the rest of Lake Macquarie.
God, they're going to party hard tonight in Dudley.
Stafford.
Get this win.
And then they'll back up and support Lakes United.
Cramping here from...
Seagulls tomorrow. And there's
the siren.
There's the siren. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dudley Magpies have just taken out the 2017 B-grade premiership from outside the top four. An excellent job through the final series. And today, coming from behind, a low-scoring match, Dudley 14, Kotara 10.
Entertaining grand final there, Tom.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lots of line breaks, lots of tense moments, and unfortunate, just a couple of errors at the end for Kotara. Were very costly.
Well, Kotara led most of the way in the first and second half, and it wasn't until that last 10 minutes Dudley crashed over with the try score of Ryan Clark, I think.
Terry Collins,
Sorry,
mate.
Terry Collins, my bad. Oh, wrong team. That was Kotara,
Clark yeah. he'll take it. But
yeah, he'll take it. But, no, congratulations to Dudley. Well earned win.
Once again, as you can see on your screen, the Dudley supporters have come onto the field to congratulate the boys. B grade 2017, your premiers, Dudley Magpies. It's Tom and Daniel Nielsen bringing you the call for Bar TV. Stay tuned. A grade is coming up shortly. Thank you.
When the